The following is a podcast from a qualified senior care provider heard on the Answers for Elders radio show.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And I can't believe how fast this hour is flying by. And certainly we are here for one last segment with Marlina as we talk about animal-assisted intervention. And, you know, Marlina, you've taken the organization to the next level from this little grassroots outreach thing that Answers for Elders has done to now you are becoming a social purpose corporation. You have amazing structure in place. You have a board, you have officers, you have done it all. And I am so in awe of what you've accomplished. And most importantly, and the most exciting news right now that even the people in Washington State don't know, which we're announcing it here, is now Washington Therapy Dogs is going to be the Western Washington headquarters for Pet Partners. Tell me about who Pet Partners is and what do they do?
Sure, thank you. So as I mentioned earlier, they started out being a research organization, but they've made a decision to become an international nonprofit registration, basically we register to them or with them as a therapy dog team, and the evaluation process is something that their Pet Partners evaluators conduct, and we are preparing everyone in our community to be not only confident in going into that testing process, but also to, pass with flying colors and then have this collaboration with Pet Partners, as we are calling Pet Partners of Western Washington is our new tagline, or our new community or identification with Pet Partners as a collaborative, in our collaborative relationship with them. And so what that will do for us is it'll give us an opportunity to then connect with other Pet Partners evaluated teams, and they can join us on some of our visits, which is awesome. I'm so excited about that.
Absolutely. And there's so many different types of programs that are going on right now. And the fact that we are going to be the Washington headquarters of Pet Partners, we're going to have the expansion of more dogs, all different breeds. Before we were just doodles, but now we're doing these amazing things with, rescue dogs and German Shepherds and all different types of dogs now that are taking forward and doing amazing work, which is so important. So as far as being a therapy dog, we touched on what it takes to train. What's the process to register a therapy dog?
Sure. So first of all, they must be at least a year old. Again, a real close relationship with the owner, obviously. There's all of these requirements, and we talked about their mannerisms and what that needs to look like. But the next step, really, I highly recommend that you attend one of our 6 to 8 week curriculums or AAI curriculums so that you are proficient in every one of those skills. And the other piece also is sort of the prerequisite is the canine good citizenship, which is based off of those 10 skills that the American Kennel Club puts out there for everybody to do an evaluation, a test. Now watch this. Those 10 skills are actually the foundational 10 skills in order for you to be able to register with an organization like Pet Partners, and some additional skill sets beyond that. And so a really good next step for you is to get in touch with myself and our administrative team, and we're all comprised of volunteers for now.
Yes.
And what we'll do is we'll put you through the first few steps, do a pre-qualification before you enroll, and we're even providing by donation we're asking for donations for this service, but what it is, it's a class that allows you to be prepared for that first prerequisite, which is the CGC test. So we're practicing that with many of our students right now.
And Canine Good Citizen, just for those people that may not know what it is, it's basically basic training for a dog to be functional in the world. It's like, can they sit? Can they stay? Will you, do they walk on a leash? Okay. They have basic foundational training and a good relationship rapport with their owner. And I think that's the main thing. the therapy dog training then is the next step, which helps dogs to desensitize from distractions. We familiarize them with walkers, wheelchairs, opening umbrellas in the middle of nowhere, large, bang noises, things like that. So those are things that happen in the therapy dog training. Once that happens, the main foundation is, if you are devoted to training your dog, you've spent some time with the dog, and if your dog has a great temperament to want to be touched, to want to be held, has that human interaction, you would probably be an amazing candidate to become a therapy dog team. Wouldn't you agree, Marlina?
I do. I want to give you a caveat, though, everybody that's listening.
Yes.
Just because you are passionate about wanting to do this work doesn't necessarily mean that your pet will enjoy it. It may not be for them, or the environment in that moment that you are immersing them in may not be for them. Maybe they like kids, or maybe they want to do one-on-one with one hospice person or a hospice patient or someone in the hospital, or it may be veterans. They may have a niche that they prefer based on their personality. So
it's just like with Whidbey. Whidbey was great for the first year. My dog, my Whidbey, she's now 10 years old. And I tell the story. I was in a memory care community, and I was walking from one group of seniors to the other. And halfway through, she just plopped herself down on the floor and said, "I'm done." And you know what? I had to listen to that. And I took her out to the car. And you know what? Now Whidbey is retired. She's just not into it anymore. It doesn't mean that we don't show up. Like, we came to an event not too long ago, but she's just done. She's old. But it doesn't mean that every dog it's for them. But what I do love, and what I'm really honored, is I'm so glad that Whidbey and I did have the opportunity, and we have a new little puppy that's going to be taking her place in the therapy world, as long as Marlina's still willing to work with her. She's a little wild and crazy. But anyway, Marlina, it's been just an honor to have you with us, and congratulations on everything you've accomplished, and my sincerest gratitude to you. You have been such an amazing partner with us, and we couldn't have done this without you. So thank you so much for being on the show.
Absolutely. And we look forward to seeing everybody at the 12 Days of Goodness this coming December. Woohoo!
Yes. All right, everyone. We'll be right back right after this.
Time to get back to Suzanne and more Answers for Elders.
It brings me so much joy to have had Marlina Velasco-Barker with us from Washington Therapy Dogs, which is Pet Partners of Western Washington. And, for each and every one of you, if you have a dog, and you think this might be for you, please reach out to us. I'm involved in this as well. And my number is, again, if you want to reach out, just go to watherapydogs.com, and there's a contact us button, or you can go directly to Answers for Elders and hit contact us, and we will be thrilled to follow up with you. We at Answers for Elders thank you for listening. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.